First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Coming up, a terrific matchup to decide who represents the NFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Chicago Bears and the Atlanta Falcons on Sunday Night Primetime. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Younghoe Koo going to get this one going. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. First carry for the Auburn alum, Tank Bigsby. He'll get this ahead for about 3. James Pierce in on the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
Raise it up!
They'll go play action here with Williams. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. His first catch of this NFC Championship game. Good enough for a first down.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Bears first down.
Here's Williams. To the right side. Caught by Burden. And he's close to another first down. He'll step out right at that first down marker.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
A play fake, And they'll throw with Williams. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
And the Bears first down.
Now Williams. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago.
Just an ideal start, Mike. You're on the road. You're in the playoffs. Anytime you can go down there and end with a score, it just takes the crowd down a notch. They've been tailgating. They've wanted to start this game hot. Maybe let doubt start to creep in that, I know we're playing a game at home, but man, these guys came to play.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
I see the bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Throwing on the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised to rock the killer vibe. Probably the reason you die trying to feel alive.
They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Montez Sweat there on the tackle.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 9.
Let's go now.
From the gun, here is Penix. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. A gift, and here comes Robinson. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
On first down, right back to Robinson. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up second and 9.
From the 43, here's second and 9. We'll go play action now with Penix. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
Third and 9.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
You're going to go play action with Penix. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
Results.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. The Falcons sending out the field goal unit. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. His kick is good. From 60 yards out, he's got the leg to knock it through.
And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
From the 6, here comes a return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, it is Bigsby to start this drive. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Jamin Davis there to make the play.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. On the RPO, quick toss to Burton. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
To return, it is Turpin. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 34-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. And it's Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 6.
At the 38-yard line.
They'll throw. It's Penix. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast and the ball falls incomplete.
He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Off off the play fake. Here's the lefty Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. Ooh. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It is a big play there for the Falcons. An even 40 yards. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's now 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. Out of a shotgun, it's Penix. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Falcons are on top. It's now 10-7. So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. That's caught. It's Roman Wilson. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. And movement up front. And that's our first time tonight to check in with our referee. Williams to throw on second down. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 27 yards. Fumble on the play. Recovered by the offense.
Quick throw on the RPO is complete, and he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter. They have it 2nd and 4 coming up. Burden, the man on the move. Williams going to give it up on the pop pass. And a nice defensive play there. Good awareness coming through to make the play in the backfield for a loss of yard.
The 43-yard line.
This is 3rd and 6. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient Are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the globe. Got trying to snatch out my soul.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. And he'll indeed pick up a Bears first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. Here's a designed run. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. Second down coming up.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
What is that?
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Throwing on second down. Williams. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
That's another Bears first down.
Bigsby. Try to push forward, but only a yard. Down to the 2.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
To the end zone. It's intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On play action. Penix. Short pass taken in by the tight end. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
From the 29, here's second down and a yard. On the ground, it's Robinson. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And a lefty Penix on first down. Short throw taken by Pitts. Get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Look wide. Get this one complete. Down the right sideline. And he will score. The Fonte Turpin. Touchdown, Atlanta. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after the catch.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And this will be incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. That's a short one caught by Loveland. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues. So, from 3rd and 2, back them up to 3rd and 7. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He's got a man. That's Watson. And he will go all the way. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Bears. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Throw it again. It's Williams. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
First and 10.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll return with more of the NFC Championship game after this. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, Lion.
Here's Robinson. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
He'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the gun, here is Penix. Left side in the hands of London. And they will finally run him down. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 37 yards.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one, and they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
On 1st down, it's Penix. That's the tight end, Pitts. And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Hey, smash Bronco. Go check, go check. Ready, ready?
Give to Robinson from the pistol. Robinson hit. He's lost the ball.
really fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. From the gun, it's Penix. That's going to be dropped underneath for Robinson. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. Fourth down, and here's Penix. That's complete. He's got it to London. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance, and it paid off. First and goal coming up.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cut 19, cut 19. No. Check out.
They'll run with Robinson. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
At the 4-yard line.
Inside the 5, it is second and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. This one caught at the floor. To the goal line and in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Falcons.
You know, he spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
That's the score. Falcons 24, Bears 15. Youngway Drew.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Open man downfield is Loveland. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
1st and 10 now from the 36. On the give, it's Robinson. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Bears' 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Penix. He's got that complete to Turpin. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line. It is a big play there for the Falcons. It's a gain of 34.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open, short throws.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Throwing is Penix. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That's to the tight end, Loveland. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. It's a game. 26 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
On the RPO, quick toss to Burton. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. That's going to be intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. And he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 4. Looking to throw, it's Penix. Open man, he's got it. It's London. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ready? Panther 60. Unlock Lion. Unlock Lion. Take go.
First run of the game here with Zach Charbonnet. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll throw. It's Penix. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. Third down coming up.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
Buffalo 18. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Panther 60. Panther 60.
On third down, Penix. A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Devontae Turpin. Touchdown, Falcons. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Here's Coop for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons will extend this third quarter lead.
Falcons 39, Bears 15. Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. He fields it at the 8. Whoa! They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Burton, the man on the move. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. That's caught! And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
That's good. Bears. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Vegas! Punch stars!
On first and 10, it's Williams. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Run it up.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Williams now going to bring up the Bears, and they will go for two. Throwing again, Williams. That is knocked away. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense. The try for two is unsuccessful. Maybe they're starting to count how many possessions do I have left. They're going to try to get another one with an onside kick here. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. The Bears send out their punt team. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
On first down, they'll start with Charbonnet. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. Ashton Davis there to make the play.
36-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw is Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. First down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And the lefty Penix on for... Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Now off the bootleg. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
3rd and long. From the gun, here is Penix. Now a shot here, deep middle. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
This brought in out past the 20. And a very solid return as they're able to bring him down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll take a shot for Watson. That is brought in. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 59 yards.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now Williams. Over the middle, he's got 30. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 15-yard line.
One quarter remains in the NFC Championship game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. 2nd and a yard.
What is up?
Williams. Flush to his right.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
What is up?
Here's Williams. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, that recovery certainly makes things a little more interesting, but you're still down 2 possessions, so you've got to work fast, score quickly, and then line back up and recover another one.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on time. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Williams now to throw. That's out left and complete to Burton. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Roman Wilson was the intended target, and that will lead to a second down. Williams to the air once more. He's got it about the 8, and they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal.
And this is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the fourth quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time. I wouldn't be surprised to get them right back up on the line of scrimmage and try to score here now that it's first and goal.
This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Trying to get here from the 7-yard line, second down and goal. To throw it again, it's Williams. And he will score! Game on! Luther Burden. Touchdown, Chicago. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Throwing is Williams. That's in the end zone and intercepted. He works free, right side. He's to midfield. Inside the 30.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
On the return, here's Turpin.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Play action. It's Penix. He's got his target. That's Pitts. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Off the play fake. Here's the lefty Penix. Left side in the hands of London. will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And here's Bijan. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
42-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
It is 3rd and 10.
Let's go.
Out of the shotgun. It's Penix. That's caught right side. It's London. That's a 2nd charge timeout to Chicago as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Offense staying out there for this 4th down. 4th down, and here's Penix. Going for it all. That is hard. And he's into the end zone yet again. Devontae Turpin. Touchdown Atlanta. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. On is Koo for the point after. The kick is good. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Bears 35.
So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. The return starts from the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. This is 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A 1st down. One timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing need, they have to score twice. It's 1st and 10. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Bears. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their 1st, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. So let's see if the Bears can keep it rolling as they go for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2.
They put Wilson in motion. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's caught. So they get the two-point conversion. And all of a sudden, that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the fourth. With one timeout remaining, all they can really do here is try to recover an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Second and 11.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win here for the Falcons. As their fans will celebrate, they claim the George Halas Trophy, champions of the NFC. Next stop, the Super Bowl. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.